Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today in part 1 of the job preparedness workshops with our focus on confidence building. I appreciate the opportunity to be back at my alma mater and talk to you about ways to enhance your confidence. And hopefully you can take what you've learned today to prepare yourself to head out into the world and interview for what could potentially be your career. It's truly an honor to be a part of this journey with you. A little about myself. My name is Brittany Labrie. I'm currently a student at National University, where I'm working towards receiving my graduate degree in performance psychology. For those of you that are just joining us, it's great to be back at my alma mater, the University of Hawaii, where I earned my undergrad in psychology with a minor in sociology. By the end of our time together, you will walk away with the following: a better understanding of what confidence means, tips and tools to enhance confidence within yourself, as well as ways to apply those newfound tools to prepare yourself to go out and interview. So what is confidence? When you hear the word confidence, what comes to mind? It could be a word or words or even people you think of that exhibit confident behavior when they speak or even when they walk into a room. I will get into a few examples in the moment, but for now, let's dive a little deeper on what it means to be confident. To start, it's important to understand that confidence is not something that can be learned like a set of rules. Rather, it is a state of mind that includes the following aspects: positive thinking, practice, training, knowledge, and even talking to others. Confidence stems from feelings of well-being, acceptance of your body and mind, or self-esteem, and most importantly, the belief in yourself, your own abilities, skills, as well as experience. As we move through today, you will learn the importance of each of these areas and how they will all contribute to an increase in confidence within yourself. Positive thinking. A quote I find most interesting is from Helen Keller, and I believe it does a great job of explaining the importance of positive thought relative to confidence. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Helen is spot on with this. When we think highly of ourselves, our skills, and abilities, there's nothing we can't accomplish and accomplish well. Another important concept of positive thinking is to focus or highlight your successes and strengths, but also take in our weaknesses and mistakes and learn from them to better ourselves. This, of course, is easier said than done, as we can sometimes be consumed or even dwell on the things that have happened in the past and make them into more serious things than they need to be. Now, let's do a quick exercise. I will give you all about 5 minutes. With the notebooks and pens provided on each table, please do the following. Make a list of your strengths and weaknesses, or a list of things that you need to work on. With this list on your own time, review it and write down some things that you can either improve on, or positive messages acknowledging your strengths, the strengths you currently possess. Take this list and refer to it often, and even add to the list as you encounter new things about yourself. In preparation for an interview, study the position and see how your skills match up, and make the same list based on your skills relative to the job description. It's also important to take feedback and criticism. No matter the outcome of the interview, take the feedback received and use it to your advantage in order to perfect the art of interviewing for the next time you head out there. Preparation and planning. One of the main reasons for people experiencing a lack in confidence is because they are unprepared or they are unfamiliar with the information or the task they are trying to perform. Learning as well as researching the areas or topics in questions are great ways to help enhance your confidence. Expanding your knowledge in a certain area will contribute to the ease and ability you have to speak on certain topics and will contribute to a boost in your confidence as a result. Prior to going into an interview, researching information about the company, as well as the role, is always a good way to help increase your knowledge about the firm, as well as to highlight to the interviewer that you came prepared. Dropping some knowledge about your familiarity of the role or the company would no doubt impress the interviewer and should make you feel great to know you have done so. Walking into any sort of situation with a leg up, so to speak, on what to expect would help to settle any nerves you may have. There are other ways to help prepare for an interview. Some of these Ways may seem like a no-brainer. It may be obvious to some, but because they are so minor, they can easily be missed or forgotten. Just as you would mentally prepare for an interview by researching and expanding your knowledge, you must also prepare yourself physically. And this is also a very important part of interviewing. Picking out your clothes ahead of time, tidying your hair or nails, checking the route for traffic and any delays. Knowing these things ahead of time will help to ease the stress again and prevent you from having to rush. Nothing is worse than arriving late to something or being flustered because you had to basically move at the speed of light in order to make it there on time. Practicing goes hand in hand with preparation. Another way to prepare for an interview is to practice. You can do so by going over your resume. Even if there's not much information on it, since most of you will be starting out, that's totally okay. Role playing is also key. Asking a friend, a professor, or even a family member to help is a great tool. Have someone play the role of the interviewer while you practice answering the questions to help familiarize yourself with the process. If you turn to the front pocket of your notebooks, you will see that I've provided you all with a sample list of interview questions. These are perfect to review and practice answering for your future interviews. If not verbatim, the questions will be pretty similar. With these, you can set up mock interviews with the people mentioned previously. Now, you don't want to sound like a robot in your interviews, but again, having a leg up before you walk into the door will help take the edge off. So, let's take another quick 5-minute break. Grab a partner, and once you do so, I'd like you both to practice playing the role of the interviewer and the interviewee. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I want to give you the opportunity to practice in the event you have any questions that you'd like to ask me here today. Great. I hope you all have enjoyed the exercise. If you have any questions now, or even if they come up later, my contact information is located in the front of your notebooks as well. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Surround yourself with greatness. A great quote from Vince Lombardi. Confidence is contagious, so is a lack of confidence. At the very least, when you leave here today, this is something I want you to always keep in the back of your mind. In general, we are attracted to confident people. They possess a sort of electric energy that is, as Vince said, contagious. What better way to learn how to enhance your confidence within yourself than to learn by example? Surrounding yourself with confident people will prove to be beneficial in the long run. Their confidence will rub off on you, and they will also serve as a sounding board or even a role model. In turn, as you build your confidence up, you can return the favor to someone else and serve as a role model to them. I've enjoyed being here with you all today, and I hope you found the workshop to be helpful. When you leave, practice the skills learned as you prepare for your interviews. Think positively of yourself and your abilities. Prepare, prepare, prepare. This is something I cannot say enough. Being unprepared for anything adds an added layer of stress that can absolutely be avoided. And practice. Putting in the effort in the beginning and practicing or rehearsing for your upcoming interview will definitely pay off. With everything learned, make sure that along with those items we discussed, you remain assertive, avoid arrogance, and remind yourself that with experience, these tools will become easier and easier. You're just starting out in the workforce, so don't beat yourself up about not grasping things right away. I hope you all go out there and rock those interviews. Thank you.